Cool. So I guess you guys can now hear me. You can thank the Red Bull stuff. Anywho, welcome on in, everybody. Good evening. We are going to be doing a fly-in event here. And we're at 24 November Echo right now. 24 November Echo in Nebraska. And we're going to be going fishing. How are we going to be going fishing? Well, we're using Parallel 42's GoFish right here. It's called GoFish. You can get it on Parallel 42's website. If you want to go fishing with us, you can pick that up, but you don't. It's not required to do the fly-in. I want to say hello to some people. Nathan Sizzle, 80 months is absolutely insane. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you. It's Rex. Thank you for the 21 months. Merry Christmas to you. Can, thank you for the 4 months. Good evening. How you doing? Beautiful. Yeah, so we're going to be taking the Skywagon up in the area here using Chase Plane for all the views here today. I don't have any interior views set up or anything like that. I just got it installed, so we're just using the cinematic camera right now for the most part. But yeah, it's a fly-in. 24 November Echo. The thing is I get a lot of people asking me, Jeff, when we do the next fly-in. When are we doing the next fly-in? And then when we do it, no one really shows up to them sometimes. Unless we do it like way in advance, I guess. I don't know. So if you want to join us, you can. It is not a requirement. We're just going to go fish and hang out and fly the Skywagon around and stuff. That's what we are going to do. Tog, what's up? How you doing? Good evening. James Leach, what's up? How you doing? Hello. I am on the US East server. The US East server, if you want to join. Again, that number is 24 November Echo. Iconic, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. James Leach, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Yeah, game's looking crisp, right? All right. Well, let's get out of cinematic mode here, and let's pre-flight the airplane before people start showing up. If anybody shows up, I don't know. We're just in a field. There's a lake around here somewhere. I think it's over yonder. Not really sure. Let's take care of some things here. That can go bye-bye. That can go bye-bye. Let's check our tires. Do a full pre-flight on this thing. Well, if it'll let us. Yeah, maybe it won't. Okay, cool. This definitely has to go bye-bye. Just the door. Looking good. Nothing back here. No chalks. Nothing. Elevators are good. Let's check the rudder. That's good too, but it doesn't say that it is, so that's nice. 185 Skywagon 2, man. I love this with the Tundra tires. It's a good looking airplane. Good looking airplane. So I am on my main PC, and the thing is I've been wanting to do a lot of flight sim stuff lately. My main rig is just having some weird issues where the and I've updated the drivers and all that stuff, but what it does is it just does like that. It freezes the whole sim, and it does the audio like freeze as well. And then the only way you can fix it is by restarting the PC. So that's the reason why we're not on the main rig as of late. I've been having nothing but issues with it, and it might sadly be time to start building a new PC for the flight sim rig and rebuilding everything, which I really don't want to do, but it's looking like that's going to have to happen. So 24 November Echo. Oh my God, Benny Bear, thank you so much for the 44 months. Good evening to you. And hello, Adam, gifting 20 subscriptions. Thank you so much. If you got one from Hello Adam, be sure to say thank you. That was very kind of you. So we'll just fly around the area, see if anybody shows up. And then if they don't, we'll continue on. I think that's what we're going to do. That's all good there. Just check down here for everything. Primer's there. That's going to come on. Beacon's going to come on. It's probably enough primer there, honestly. Yep, and it was. Not bad at all. I remember where the ding radio master is there. I don't think the aux fuel pump was even needed for the start. Well, it says on for start, but emergency is high. So we had enough in it. Still, we didn't have to worry about that. Let's check our trim here. Trim's fine, actually. It's not bad at all. Enter on that guy. Let the thing come to life. Can we open these? I think we can. Oh, yeah. There she is. Let's get our view set up here. Now, one thing I haven't learned how to do is set views in this thing. You have world views. You have drone, flyby, tower view, nearest runway, nearest parking, which is really cool. These are nice to have if they work. Oh, there it is right there. I see. There's parking's here. Oh, there it is right there. Nice. You have tower view, which is from up here. And this is the airports there. So you can see 24NE is where we're at. And any of these, it'll also help us as well, which would be cool. So I think I need to edit this and then save the position. So let's try this. Let's go like this. Be like that. Save position. See if it's that easy. Looks like it's saving it. Hit around that a couple times. Check our altimeter. That's good. Anybody here yet? Doesn't look like it. Certainly doesn't look like it. I'll do our run up from here just to check everything, make sure it's all working right. Check the mags first. Check the right one. There's our drop. Back to both. And we'll go to the left one. There's our drop. Back to both. And we'll cycle the prop 3 times. I'm taking my time on the warm-up so you guys can show up. That thing's working just fine. We've got good amps. Cylinder head temps are good. Oil temp is looking pretty darn good. Oil pressure's in the green. EGTs are nice. Let's roll it on back. Green over here. And we had suction there as well. Good, thank y'all. All right. That in there. Let's turn our landing lights on. We need a taxi light on today. I need to see what the winds are doing, though. Not really sure what the wind's doing. With chase plane, there's a way to, like, if you go to the nearest runway, I thought it would lock onto you, but it doesn't look like it's wanting to do that, is it? You still operate the airplane as normal, which is really cool. I do like that. Let's see if it was going to save my pilot position, which it did. Be the Gamer, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. It's very bumpy around here, but I'm not really sure what the winds are doing. Thing is, we got a big, long grass runway here. That's full left. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of room to get out of here. Oh, I know what's happening. I think auto rudder is on. Is that what's happening? I have auto rudder on from whenever I was doing the truck. Yep, that's what it is. That's what was feeling weird. I was wondering why it wasn't behaving. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll get on the horn with Ryan and tell him to put out a video because I'm his boss. He's got to listen to boss. Yes, Indro, we are at, again, I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face tonight, but we're taking off out of 24 Nebraska, so 24NE right now. Nobody has shown up yet, so we're just going to fly the pattern and just get used to the airplane. Stick. Off the ground we go. Whenever it was ready to fly, that trim was not what I wanted. I will tell you that. There's the lake we're going to be fishing at over there. That is our lake of choice today. We'll be landing somewhere down there. Some interesting pop things there. I gotta remember what our flaps are and all that. I'm pretty sure it's these. We'll find out in a second. I think that was correct. Yep. Beautiful looking. We got a bunch of lakes over here too we can go fishing at. Second notch flaps. What's up, Ketchup? Thank you for the super chat. Any advice or tips for me as I begin my PPL journey? I'll be starting around June next year. 10,000 starting budget. I think I got mine for 8,500. I think is what it ended up being. Advice? Not really, man. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I'm the wrong person to ask. Do it as cheap as you can. There's nobody here. Like I said, a lot of people ask to do these flying events, and when I do them, nobody shows up to them. So why I haven't really been in a hurry to do one. Nice touch and go. Back in the air. So we're just going to continue on our journey. I'm not waiting around any longer. We've been hanging around almost 20 minutes now. All right, I think we're gonna go fishing over here at this lake. We just got to find a spot to land nearby. Might be able to land that field right there, actually. That wouldn't be that bad. It's a cool looking lake. We have a road over here we could land on. Yeah, this dirt road right here might be a pretty decent spot. Then we could just taxi over there. Or just land in the field next to it, you know? That looks like a little, like, boat ramp there. I'm trying to see what the wind's doing with the water. It's really hard to say. It's pretty glassy, so that means that it's not that bad. Try to land on this road right here. Got some trees on final though. Little bouncer. Boy, that thing really does not want to bleed energy off. That is bad. Real bad. Why does this airplane not want to bleed energy? It felt like we were going so slow, but it's really not. Did not like that. It really doesn't like slowing down. We need to find out what it's, I don't think I've flown this airplane before. This is only my first time. Let's see what it can actually do here. Let's put our flaps in. Let's put it on the edge of stalling so we can find out where that speed, what it feels like. So we can go well below 60 knots. If we were like coming in to land here, it gets a little sloshy right here at 55. So this way. So there's about 50 knots. It seems like it does pretty decent at 50. It's a little sloshy. I would expect it to be at 50 knots, but apparently you can go a lot harder with that than you thought. It's our slip. Although it really wants to bring that nose around. So let's see what we can do with it. I did not feel comfortable on that last landing enough to apply brakes. I was like, we'll just roll, we'll flip this thing right over if we do that. Gotta get this thing real close to stall on landing. Let's throw that slip out. So a sight picture like that. So we just want a 3-point landing in this thing. That road comes up so fast, doesn't it? It really does. So we can just land this thing down right here. There we go. That was a better approach and landing. I mean, you're only as good as your approach anyway. Jesus, it's so undulated. Really does not like to slow down, this airplane. Look at that right now. We made it down. That's all that matters. Let's taxi over this way. I'm gonna park wherever we want and go fish. We've said where we're at like so many times. I mean, I know we're going to be doing that a lot because people are pouring in, but we're at 24 November Echo. We're in Nebraska. 24 November Echo. Tree there. Let's go down this way. Nebraska has a lot more hills than people think, for sure. All right, we'll just shut her down right here, I think. This will be a good fishing spot. We'll give this a shot. All right. Park and brake. Kill that thing. We have made it. Sketchy little spot, but we did it. I was hoping to hear some airplanes flying overhead. We're just at we're at 24 November Echo, just at the lake next to it. Are my flight conditions set for a multiplayer? Multiplayer's on, my friend. What's this? What? Get out of that. The online system in this game drives me nuts. East USA. Show multiplayer is on. Live weather is on. Multiplayer is on. I don't know what more I need. And how do I get out of this? What the hell is this crap? What? Reset position. What? Okay. I don't know what that was. Is there a beautiful airplane walking down here to go fish? The whole reason why we're doing this stream. Oh, nice. We have some rocks out here to fish off of. This is actually a pretty cool spot. Definitely couldn't have gotten the airplane in on this little rocky beach, but that's all right. All right. Let's try it out. Is the music too loud for you? Let me know. All right, ready to start fishing? Yes, we are. Recent catches. I have it set to medium. I don't have it on easy. I don't know what all it entails, but we're going to see. So here's this. Reel drags that. Can we move this around? Oh, we can. Okay, so we can move that around. Can you make it go in and out? Cast distance. There it is. Okay. We'll cast out this way. Auto reel's on, but I'm going to turn it off. I don't know what that does. Yep, this is the Parallel 42 GoFish add-on. And it's really detailed. So not only can you do that, you can see the available fish at this location. So we can catch bluegill, yellow perch, crappie, brook trout, smallmouth bass, etc., 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 etc. And then these are like the ones that are extremely, well, these aren't, there's the saltwater, but these right here, you see the color. It tells you common, uncommon, and rare, which is really cool. And it's based on where you're at. It knows if you're in freshwater, if you're in saltwater. I don't know how we know we get a bite, though. We're going to see. This is a paid add-on by Parallel 42. So we can reel in. We got line tension. Oh, that's when we reeled it in. Oh, okay, I see. Let's recast. Okay, so you guys aren't showing up. Is that the problem? This is why. This is why, man. Because we can't have nice things. We always get interrupted. We always get interrupted when we do anything multiplayer. I swear to God. That's why. All players. Cool. Now we got somebody. We got B-Pilot in the area there. I'm just gonna start on the ground. I'm not flying back over here again, dude. Not doing it. Oh, da, 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 da. Just wanted to have some fun. We're trying here. What the hell happened to the landing gear? All right. Parking brake set. To walk down there again. Now I'll walk back down to the water. Yeah, the multiplayer has been nothing but a pain in the ass to get people to show up. It needs to be a more like, I don't know, streamlined thing where it's like, oh, if you have online on, you don't have to do all online. Like, it's so redundant. I do not understand that. We have our bait and tackle box. We got it. Put that sun up in the air a little bit more. There we go. So it's more the left than the right. We're trying to fish in Microsoft Flight Sim, yes. We are trying. And cattails and stuff. So cool. Where's the rocks at? Over here. Now, I do have binoculars, so I just don't know if they're going to work. Nope, you have to be in the airplane. All right, let's try it again. All right. Settings here. It's on medium, imperial, auto reel. Automatically manage reel drag and line length when fighting fish. I guess we could do that in the beginning, and then we could turn it on later on when we get used to it. Oh, you can set a binding for the controls. I see. That's pretty cool. Cast it out there. We gotta catch something. Yes, this is a new mod that you can buy on Parallel 42's website. Oh, do I not have bait on there? I know you can change bait. Bait selection. Maybe that's why we're not getting a fish. Oh, it's selected on Nightcrawler. Yeah. Of 1.5 effectiveness. These are all your baits you have. A chicken nugget. All right. Yeah, we do have one on there. Yeah, get a marlin. I guess we know by the line tension if we have a fish on. Thought I heard an airplane for a second. Somebody needs to get in the pontoon, land on this lake. It's our drag and our retrieval speed. Oh, line out. Okay. Still nothing on the line in there. Retrieval speed is 0. Okay, that's how you can manually reel in. Right there. Because I don't have a button set up for it yet. But I did set it to medium, so at least it's a little more difficult than easy. Because easy is like you're guaranteed a fish each time. This fish ain't biting. You can adjust the drag. That's pretty cool that you can do that. Ooh, a little line tension there. Bring it in a little bit. You know, they went out and they embarked on the lake that was in Nebraska. We don't even know the name of this lake, but we hear an airplane. Somebody just landed. Nice. Somebody showed up for fishing. Got the tricycle gear on it too. Nice. Maybe we should set it to easy so we can see what it's like to actually get a fish. Mini Bikes and Motors almost crashed. Dude, it's rough getting on that road, isn't it? That road was not easy. I kind of wish I would have taken the Savage or something. That would have been a better airplane for this. The old Skywagon, that's just asking a lot of it. I was reeling in. All right, let's go to settings. Let's make it on easy so we can... Wait, can we change it? Maybe you can't. Stop fishing to change difficulty. Okay, I got you. Stop fishing. Settings. Easy. Back. Start fishing. All right. And I'll try this again. Let's cast it out there. Maybe we'll actually catch a fish on easy. Yep, instantly. I think we have already got a fish. We did. We caught a crappie. Look at that. Hell yeah. Little 1.37 pounder. We'll release him. There you go, buddy. Okay, it's a lot easier on easy because you're guaranteed a fish. And auto reel's on, so we want to turn that off so we can reel ourselves. We have a fish biting. Bring it in a little bit. There you go. Now he let go of it. Oh, you can hear it too. That's so cool when they're biting on it. It's a tiny fish. That's why it didn't take much to bring it in. Yeah, I was a little baby perch. Little yellow perch. Release him. Cast it on it. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot easier on easy, obviously. Look, we instantly get a fish. At least now we know. Well, he's bigger. Nah, he's small. It's a small one. And we caught another crappie, looks like. Yep, little crappie. A little half pounder. Release him. All right, let's stop fishing. Go to settings. Put on medium. Now that we know what we're doing. Where'd they park their airplane at? Oh, I hear somebody. Is it that thing? It's got to be that. That thing sounds good. What is that? Oh, there's somebody in a icon. Right, an icon. Noise. There's my airplane there. Oh, there they are. They're out walking around. Nice. All right, let's cast it. Thought I heard that airplane. Well, they also, Parallel 42 does have a whole camping thing you can get too. There's lots you can do. Let's reel this thing in. Or cast it. Cast it. We're not listening to this crappy song. Duck and whatever. There we go. When I'm casting, I disappear, Scott? Interesting. Yeah, Tog, it's pretty wild. When I saw this, I was like, this is so cool. And not to mention I have boats, so you can fish off the boats. So you can go saltwater fishing. OG Nickel Stickle, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can fish off the side of float planes as well. Well, they're a lot harder to catch when they're on medium, right? It's pretty cool how the water actually does carry the bobber downstream. So we see that wind is from the right, so we landed with a tailwind. That would be probably why it was so difficult to land. Yeah, we can try different... Somebody just flew over. Oh, there they are. We have a couple more coming up. Nice. I take it this is you, Scott. Or is this, what you call it? A fishing and flight sim before GTA 6? Right? All right, let's go to bait. Let's try a cricket. Let's try a cricket. I want to catch a bass. We know they have bass. No, they do not have bass. They have carp, catfish, and trout. Well, here's somebody. Oh, nice. Somebody in the Savage. That's one of my favorite tail dragger airplanes right there. Got smoke coming out of that thing. Is it all right? Are they okay? The helicopter coming in. Oh, God. It'd be awesome if somebody brought in the Huey. I don't think that's the Huey. We would have heard that thing already. I may need to turn up my game sound. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we go. There they are. Oh, I hear it. There it is. That's what we wanted to hear. Oh yeah, now that's a helicopter right there. Let's bring this up. Still no fish on the line yet. Do the type of fish change depending on where you go? Yes, and there's freshwater and there's saltwater. So it's got species from, it's global actually. So if we don't have any luck here, we can try a different lake. That's the beauty of it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, that Huey sounds so good in the distance. That was a good landing over there. Come on, you stupid fish. Oh, they're landing in the water. That Huey is. I'm gonna tell Edson that I'm live. I don't think he knows. Maybe he can answer some questions if he's around. Let's see. Go to my channel. Put the URL to this thing. There we go. There we go. Copy that. Oh. Nice. Is that somebody in a cap? I think there was somebody in a cap. Oh, they landed on the island out there. Okay. That makes sense. I don't think we're catching anything here, man. And it depends on all sorts of things. So there's a caravan. Whoa. Now we got some airplanes showing up. Maybe that's the reason why whenever we have the fly-ins, like I said, sometimes nobody shows up to them. I'm wondering if it's because of these settings that you just don't see anybody. So apparently you got to have that whatchamacallit on. Turns out that is scary. That they're not in that airplane. I don't know what they're in, but they're not in that. Okay, it looks like they were jumping out for a second, didn't it? Oh, we had line tension. Oh, that was from me. Waving it around. Yeah, they're in like a helicopter or something. F-35. Thank God we can't hear that. Oh. Nice. Wish that Huey was a little louder, you know? Here's the cat. Let's reel this thing in. All right. Let's bring the casting distance way out there. Barely even see it. We'll slowly reel it in. I think it sounds good. All right. Oh, we didn't catch anything here, so we're gonna stop fishing here. Let's go to a different lake, y'all. That's the beauty of this whole thing. Brado, we are at 124 November Echo. It's just right over there. So we're at the lake right next to it. We're getting ready to take off. Oh man, that Airbus helicopter sounds so good. Skit for me, thank you very much for the gifted 5. If you got one from Skit, be sure to say thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oof. Oh, they're firing up the old Piper over there. Okay, the Huey sounds amazing. So what I think we're going to do with some upcoming... What I want to do is... We're going to start exploring, like, a country at a time. So we can all learn a little bit more geography, you know, for these flying events. Because I was like, when we do flying events, we kind of always just kind of stick to the same spots. We go out to the canyons or something. But I want to do more than that. So, like, I think we'll start with, like, Spain and maybe islands around Spain. And then, like, Greece and things like that. So we can just kind of explore the world. We got 2 Hueys coming in here. And they sound good. Boy, do they sound good. Heli chopper. Taking off out of here is going to be a pain in the rear, but we're going to try. I think we can take off to this over here and get off before the highway. Or should we turn around and take off that way? I think we're going to take off that way into the wind. Because we had a tailwind on the way in, and that wasn't too nice. It was not too nice. All right, this airplane should still be hot from earlier. I mean, we'll find out, won't we? I can throttle a little bit. Let's see if it starts. Oh yeah, not even an issue. All right, take off trim. I'm gonna roll that back to about right there. Last time we just didn't have enough trim. That was the problem. Radio master coming on. Parking brake is away. So we can spin the sucker around. You know what I think's happening? I think my controller is having a fit. It having the other controller plugged in. Unplug that. I think we were getting some inputs from that it did not like. Okay, let's hit enter on that guy, enter on that guy, let it acquire its signal. Yeah, that's what it was. It was having an issue with the controller was trying to take over. Piano man, you're in the Cessna 400. Nice. We're gonna come down here and take off into the wind. All right. Let's put in a notch of flaps and let's go flying. Just like that, we're in the air. We didn't have any luck at that lake. Okay, we got a good positive rate. And bring up those flaps. Let's fly around the lake a little bit so people can catch up if they want to get in formation. I'm gonna pull my power back. Now we're flying around. Pull the prop back a little bit. Trim the airplane out. That's pretty good. And nose forward down. There we go. Now we got a nice view flying over the lake here. Got a seaplane rolling in on us there. There's another lake, a couple lakes over that way. You see off to the distance. I think we're gonna go over there. Oh, there's a little pond over there. I like that pond. Look at that little pond right there. There's a Huey down there. Yes, I'm using chase plane pilot wings. 100%. Tron Plays, appreciate that entire year. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. We'll do a barrel roll for you. An entire year. Woohoo! We're gonna die. This airplane does not like doing barrel rolls, obviously. Look how much we lost. Not an acrobatic airplane. Alex, 107 months. Well, that was for you as well. Hey, look at that little pond down there. That's actually really cool. And we have a big field we can land in, too. But now we know which way the wind's coming from. The wind's coming out of the west. Is that a hot air balloon I see out in the distance? I believe so. I believe that's what we see. Somebody's in a hot air balloon. All right, we're in our white arc. We're just looking down here at a landing spot. I go for that one there. Ooh, somebody's already on that water, it looked like down there. All right, roll it off. Yeah, we're gonna land right on that little spot there. A little further up. We'll turn base and then final. Got plenty of room to land here. bit of a hill before we get to the field, it looks like. Just let it bleed off all of its energy here. Ooh, that is a rough spot there to land at. I am dancing on that rudder too. That is not smooth, y'all. It's not a smooth field. There it is. Bring our flaps up. We'll go taxi over here to the little pond. Let's see what fish species we have in this lake. That is the real question here today. Shimo, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Jeff. I want to ask, after OCRP goes down, are you or the others done with RP content for good, or is this a temporary break? There's no break, but no, we're not done with RP content. I do implore you to watch my my video on the whole thing on my main channel. Should clear some things up. All right, pull that parking brake, kill the engine. Let's go fishing, y'all. Get our stuff out. Get our pole out. This is a good spot to fish over here. Good as any, I suppose. By this rock. All right. Ready to start fishing. So aim at the water. Yep. Cast distance here. We'll put this like right out there. Line selection 2. We have monofilament here. We're on the 8-pound test. We're not running a fluorocarbon, but we could. No real need for that, I suppose. Oh, what just happened? Let's stop fishing for a second. Okay, it keeps resetting me to my airplane for some reason. What's that about? Let's get back over here. Somebody walking on, I don't know what they're doing over there. Okay. Start fishing. Cast distance. Put it right out here. It keeps resetting me. Why? What is resetting me to my airplane? What is causing that? Better not be chase plane doing it. Could be. Inactive in avatar mode. Okay, I thought so. We just need to start a cast here. Let's just cast. So what do we have here fish-wise? Oh, same kind of stuff. Some walleye in here, actually. Interesting. Okay. And it reset me. What is doing that? Magnus, appreciate the 60 months. Thank you very much. Birdman Forever, thank you for the 44 months. Vehicle Ranks, always good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Love the videos as per usual. All is well here, man. Oh, it keeps doing it to you too? Let's just get in the airplane, get out. You know, sometimes that's all you need to do. Scared the shit out of me. All right, let's cast. Reel it in first. Because it did not like what I was doing there for some reason. All right. Cast on. I don't think they like this bait. Let's try a different bait. Let's try the old chicken nugget. Chicken nugget, baby. That should get us a catfish. AV just joined back. It's probably just a server issue. Oh, nice. Whoa. And tail stalled it. That's amazing. It's one way to bring a float plane down. Exactly. You caught a yellow perch here? Maybe I need to put it on easy. Are you on medium or are you on easy mode? Easy mode, I catch a fish every time. Medium, it's like you have to actually try getting your stuff right. So maybe reel it in. I'm gonna stop fishing. We're gonna look at the settings. Because yeah, we're not catching anything on medium. Affects how long it takes to catch a fish. Keep in mind that each difficulty level has a different catch history. Ah, okay. Well, let's put it back on easy, so we can actually catch something. All right. We'll walk back over here because it reset us. All right, let's try this. Start fishing. Cast distance. Put it out right by that float plane. Cast it out there. I know we're going to catch something immediately. Yep, we instantly got something. Oh, it's a big one, too. Let's bring it in. Oh, man, he is fighting me. Look at him take that thing. Look at that bobber flying around out there. This is a big boy. Don't want to snap that line tension. Careful. All right, he's giving up a little bit. Oh, it broke the line. It was a big fish. Oh. Too much drag, I think. That was a big fish, y'all. We got something on there. Let's bring the reel drag down a little bit. Let's bring the retrieval speed nice and easy here. Just run him out. This is a small guy. This is a small fish, but it's a fish nonetheless. Yep, little crappie. Little crappie. We'll release him. All right, cast distance out a little further. I want to catch that big boy again. We know there's some big ones in here. Got a big one. Retrieval speed very low. Bring that drag down. We do not want to snap this. Boy, yeah, look at it. Just tearing that thing away. Bring up a little bit more drag here so he doesn't take too much line. We're reeling him in slowly but surely. Took a little bit of slack on that one. A little more retrieval speed here. Oh, he's a fighter. We got a fighter over here. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it in. Oh, come on. We almost got it. A little bit more. Oh, he's fighting me right there. Oh, what? We lost him? That sucks. We got something. Bring it on in. Looks like it's a small one. I hate this song. Okay, we're not even getting fish now. What is happening? How come I'm not getting a fish? Do I not have bait or something or a line? Since it broke? Yeah, it should. Bait. They were still on the chicken nugget. They really liked that chicken nugget, didn't they? Let's try it again. Okay, we got a fish. Slowly bring it in. Nice and easy. He's taking that line. Look at that. Taking that line. Let me keep the drag at 20 right now. It's working. Boy, he is taking it. Come on. The rock. Come here. Gotcha. Nice. We got a rare. We got a sea trout. That is rare. He's 1.19 pounds. We're just going to release him. He's not massive or anything, but man, he was a fighter, wasn't he? He didn't want to give up. Whee! Sling him around. All right, we'll release him. You know, there's something small. Whoa. Another trout. A different kind of trout. A brown trout. He's a rare as well. 22 pounds? What? Oh, God. And he's gone. Oh, he's here at the airplane. We're going to keep him. He's 22 pounds. Oh, that's cool. We did pretty good on that one. What about this rock? Out in the middle of the lake. In the middle of the pond. Oh. Keeps resetting me. That is very annoying. All right, don't get too much line out. Bring it on in. Catfish. Caught a catfish. Or release him. I don't know why it keeps resetting us. It's very annoying. I remember doing that a long time ago. Remember in a session it was doing that? All right, we caught. What is this thing doing? All right. Master switch on. Back the throttle a little bit. Clear prop. Radio master on. Gonna go to the next one. The Garmin come to life here. We did pretty good though. We caught what a 22-pound brown trout was insane. I don't think we're gonna do better than that today. We'll see though. All right, that looks good. Check our takeoff trim's fine there. One notch of flap. That's down to the end here, and we'll take off into the wind. Into the wind. Yeah, I've yet to have a good landing in this airplane. It just doesn't want to stop, you know? Yeah, it keeps trying to kick us out of the airplane. See that? But it can't now that we're in here. Tail up in the air here. We're in the air. Laps are up. Go find another pond to go fishing. White Ox, thank you so much for the 12 months, an entire year. Thank you so much. Let power back a little bit here. Just climb out. Enjoy the sights. Level off at 5,000 feet here. Try to trim it out. Lots of ponds and lakes over this way. We'll try to trim this out at 5,000 feet here. We'll see how this works. What's up, Brad? Good evening. We have some ponds over there on the left wing. Rolling Heavy Steel, appreciate the 16 months of membership on YouTube. Happy holidays, Jeff and chat. What a crazy cool mod. I know, right? Pretty darn cool. Right up your alley, too. AV, thank you very much for gifting a subscription to Brad. Very kind of you. Thank you. Where's everybody at? There they are. There y'all are. Brad, we're fishing, so we're looking for fishing spots. We just fished at 2 different lakes. We have a mod that allows us to go fishing. I thought I saw one over here, so we're gonna head over this way. I really don't like the track up. I like what you call it? I like the map to be different settings. Set up map. I don't like north up. I like track up. There we go. Much better. Yep. All the lakes are over here on the left. We're heading over to these lakes. We're on the US East server. Nearest is currently 3-3 November Echo. We're heading over to these chain of lakes in Nebraska. Head over this way. Oh, I've been flying terrible too. We're just having fun. Nobody's judging anybody's landings today. I'll tell you that. All right, we got a pond over here. Little lake. Look at this big lake. This big, huge one out here. Yeah, these landing spots we've been picking have been anything but flat. Let's slip this thing in here. Try to pick out a landing spot. I do have an oil tanker ship, a cruise ship, a yacht. I have 2 yachts. I don't have the catamaran. I didn't pick that up, but that would be really cool to fish off the catamaran. All right, so we have a little area down here that might be okay to land at. We'll have to see. Let's take this thing out of the slip. Now we'll get our prop set. Okay, this looks like it's gonna have a little bit of terrain down here. But that little green spot right there might be cool to land on. Doesn't look like it's solid though. Looks like it's water. A lot of spots along this coast here that could be landable. Like right there. And that little dirt road right there. Oh, that stupid song is playing. I'm not landing to that music, I'll tell you that right now. It's never gonna happen. Not meaning to hit the Windows button. Alright. Let's dump this thing over this way. We're on our downwind now. Seems like we're coming in so fast. Feels like 100 knots, doesn't it, on the water? Does not feel like it's 50 knots or whatever. Yeah, terrible. And to get this thing to slow down is a whole nother story. Not a great airplane for this terrain. This thing does not, it's a pavement princess for the most part. Does not like the bush too much. Even with the Tundra tires, it feels like you're coming at 100 knots and there's nothing you can do, you know? This is good enough right here. Those ruts we just carved out. This looks like a good fishing spot right here. Start fishing. Cast it on out there. Got a fish. Ooh, it's a big one. Go 2 meters per second on that. Drag is fine right there. Although it is taking that, isn't it? Look at the line it's taking. Oh my god. Let's try to bring up the retrieval speed. Little more drag than that. Let's work on that drag so we don't snap this line. Oh, and it keeps resetting me this airplane. Good god, this thing sucks. Alright, let's keep bringing it in. Why is that still a bug? It seems to be multiplayer related for sure. Stop resetting me. Would appreciate that. Bring it a little more than that. Okay, now we have it almost here. You catch it? Nope, because it bugs out every time you go to the airplane like that. That is really annoying. We're hitting it as soon as it hits the water. This is a small one. Yep. Little trout. Rainbow trout. Brook trout. Uncommon. Okay. 6-pounder too. We'll keep that one. That was a good one. All right, let's go back to settings. We're gonna put this on. Let's stop fishing. We're gonna set the thing to medium. I want to catch a fish on medium. I have not done that yet. Nice. That cub is better than this 185 I'm flying. I'm telling you what. I think they just landed. Good to see a Jurassic Park traffic control. Oh my God. There it is. There it is. We need to find out what bait they like. That's the problem. We're not using the right bait. Let's try a fly. Let's see, because that's what they like, you know. Trout. Yeah, and you have different modes. You can go into what you call it. You have easy, medium, and hard mode. You can turn off auto reel, so you can adjust how much you're reeling in and the drag and all that. And then not only do you have that, but these are the available fish at this location, and it depends on where you're at in the world. It puts that species of fish in there, and you can also have saltwater fish too, if you're doing saltwater fishing, which is pretty cool. I've yet to catch a fish on medium mode, but we're still trying. This is where it gets, like, easy is just to help you learn the system, because you're almost guaranteed to fish every time you throw it in. Medium, you're not. So you have to find out what lure it is. It depends on the time of day. All of that stuff. Let me bring up the thing so I can tell you a little bit about it. It's $20. It's called GoFish. Avatar mode fishing, global coverage with regional species. So Location aware system that updates available fish to this location based on your latitude, longitude, supporting North American, European, Oceania waters, and more. Over 200 data-driven species, so 200 plus species. And then you have freshwater, saltwater, and brackish ecosystems. So it has water type detection, influencing which species can appear and which baits are effective. Real world distribution data, species availability, uses processed, OBIS, GBIF, occurrence data sets. So regional fish actually show up where they belong. Smart available fish this location panel, we know that. Full tackle box, baits and lines, bait system with data-driven effectiveness of multipliers in target species. Line system with mono, filament, fluorocarbon, and braided lines. Each tuned for habitat and fishing style. Physics-based line and flight model, yep. Dynamic fishing controls, difficulty modes, easy, medium, hard. Change the bite timing and pacing with its own history. Then you have auto reel, we've seen that before, and then the history for that, and then you can change between metric and imperial. So there's a lot to this. It looks like a simple thing on the surface, but it's really not. Yeah, we could actually get the goose out, and you can go ATV from lake to lake too, which is really cool. Let's reel that in. I don't think they like this bait that we're using. We need to find out what bait they like, 'cause I'm not sure. Let's try a grub, or a leech actually. We'll try a leech. Has a 1.7 effectiveness here, it looks like. So let's see if that's the case. Seasonal activity by month even, not just day. That's so cool. Yep, so it depends on the month we're in. So we're in the winter in Nebraska, so... It looks like it's the morning-ish time, so I don't know if it matters on the time. That's a good question, too. Yeah, fish are sleeping. That we just might be too close to the coast. Let's throw this thing out a little bit further. We're having better luck in the middle. The more cast distance we had. Let's throw it out there. That was a 90-foot throw, so that's pretty decent. You son of a bitch. But moving. That is a very annoying bug. They're resetting us back to our airplanes. And it bugs us out every time it does it. Reel this thing in. Recast. Hey, Great Arc Wolf, what's up? How you doing? I am doing just fine on this Christmas Eve. Can you believe Christmas is almost here? It's insane. This year really flew by. It really did. pretty. And there it is. Why is it reset us to our plane? I think I'm gonna get a different airplane. Not as like it's the airplane's fault, but in this, I'll meet you guys back here at the thing. I think I'm gonna go with my classic, the Savage, man. It is my go-to bush plane. This one right here. It's got my channel colors, black and white and gray. Cargo, yeah, sure, why not? The Eclipse colors, there it is. All right, save that. Now I have to go save them back. Find out where everybody is now. Where the hell are we? We were right here. Yeah, we're on this place. Okay, cool. We'll start here. Departure, on the ground, ready for takeoff. Change to the day. All right, see where everybody is. There they all are, back there. Oh yeah, I have to do this. Park and brake. Where's it at? I can never remember. It's right there. Woo! Go up a little bit in the seat. There we go. All right, flaps in. Let's do it. And nose over. There you go. Dance on those rudder pedals, baby. And on up we go. Just like that. Flaps come in. Let's pull it back. Let's fly over the lake so everybody can get caught up. You can go fishing, Mav, with the Parallel 42. We were just fishing. We'll do it again if you want to check it out. If you want to join us, you can too. We have a few people that have it that are fishing. Ooh, we could land right down there on that. That'd be fun. Let's do that. We'll take the tailwind. I don't even care. Flaps coming in. That's all we're gonna need. Should be able to do it a lot better than the other ones. You can come in at like 30 knots. But stopping, that's a different question altogether. Yellow. Yellow. You want to ground loop it, just want to turn it around. There we go. Perfect. That's pretty good. All right, set our park and brake. I'll show you what it's all about. Hope you're doing well, Mav, and hopefully you're doing well, Honcho. Yes, I'll show you exactly how we're going fishing. Parallel 42's fishing. It's in the EFB. And then you can go to the settings here. You've got easy, medium, or hard. We've been trying it on medium. We'll put it on easy to show you what it's like. Hit back on that. And it will also show you when we hit start fishing, the lake we're at, it'll tell you what fish are available at the location. Evaluating the area. So there they all are. And it shows you what is common, uncommon, and rare. And this depends on where you're at in the world. There's also saltwater fishing as well. And it depends on the month you're in and all sorts of stuff. There's a lot to it. Our biggest one we've caught so far is a 22-pound brown trout. That thing was crazy. So let's cast. We're guaranteed to catch a fish on easy. So line out waiting for fish. There it is. We got something. We can bring our retrieval speed up. You can also turn auto reeling on. It'll automatically reel it in, but this is a small fish, so we can just kind of bring it right on in, no problem. And look at that. We caught a bluegill. Little baby bluegill. So you can keep it or you can release it. It's barely worth keeping. So we'll release it back to the wild. And you can go in the settings. I'll stop fishing, settings, medium. I've yet to catch a fish on medium because when you go into medium mode, it really depends on the bait selection. So here's all your baits. So you have to figure out what's good. Let's try dough balls on this one. Cast it out there. Here, a helicopter. Oh, he just landed. Nice. Nice. But it's pretty cool. Same company that has the campfire mod, yes. So you can get the camping mod and you can go camping and fishing. You can get the spruce, not the spruce, but the the juice goose, which is an ATV. It's fantastic as well. We've used that before. Reel it in a little bit. We got a little bit of slack. There we go. Let's keep the slack out of the line. And the bobber moves with the actual physics of the water and the wind. And when a fish is on it, you'll see that bobber taking off because it has logic for the actual fighting of a fish, which is pretty cool. Doing well. Hope you and your fam are doing well. Having a good holiday time. We got to catch up sometime. Absolutely, dude. Anytime. You know where I be. Some backcountry flying. Thank you to the 42 months, Honcho. You're more than welcome to join us. We are our closest airport we saw was 33 November Echo in Nebraska. I think it was 33 November Echo. We're at the lakes just to the the north of it, south of it, and we're on US East. The fishing add-on is called GoFish on Parallel 42's website. It's $20. We really have not been able to figure out these damn fish in this area on medium, where it matters what bait you're using. Reel it in. We'll try a different bait. Try a different cast too. Let's see. Bait selection. Let's try a cricket. Let's just try a cricket. Yep, same people who make chase plane. Man, Nebraska is flat, isn't it? I mean, not flat, but like barren. There's not a lot of trees. We need to go to a cool lake. What's a good lake? What's a great, like, fishing lake? Besides, like, Lake of the Ozarks, because I already know that. But oh, we could go to, like, places where I've been when I was a kid doing that. Stop fishing. We need a prettier area to fly in. Nebraska just ain't cutting it in the winter. Alaska. Could do Alaska. It's snowy up here in Alaska, though. Oyster Cove. Just go right down there and fish. Little pier right there. You see that? Let's go to 2 Alpha Kilo 4. 2 Alpha Kilo 4. I think it's going to be always nighttime there right now. Only a little bit of sunlight at 1337. But 2 Alpha Kilo 4. I'm just going to go to the parking ramp. Yeah, gives you some yeah, from your Alaska flight. That little spot over there on the left looks cool. Sandbar. Oh, wow. This is beautiful right through here. This is beautiful. Great area to fish. We get down there? Is this a huge cliff? It had a pier. Wow, that is a drop. We can walk down that way, though. This all slopes down this way. That's where the pier would be down there. I don't know how you get down there, though. Without killing myself here with this. I don't think we safely get down there. Nope. But I did see a cool sandbar. We'll go catch that sandbar. Oh, somebody's got their parking brake on. Oh man, they're off-roading. Look at that. Yeah, they got their parking brake on that Cub. Oh, okay. Yup, nailed it. Nailed it. Cool. Did I get rid of all of them? Just have to get the chalks now. There we go. That should be it. Oh, cool. Can't even see anything. Have an idea. There we go. Did I leave anything? Yep, this thing over here. That's got to go off. All right. Should be good to go there. forget what the starter is. What is the starter on this thing? I thought it was these. I don't know. Oh yeah, main had to be on. That's what it was. Let it warm up. Remember our parking brake's down here. A little pain. Flaps are up. Flaps are down. There's a sandbar over this way we're gonna go check out. It's a blimp in the water over there, it looks like. Yeah, these are like really cliffy here. All these areas. I don't see like a sandbar we can land on. Besides up here to the north. But that, even that's just all rock. We'll check this out over here. I'll fly at about half speed so y'all can catch up with us here. Oh, it's all good, Global. No problem. A boat down there. Yeah, I don't know about fishing spots around here, y'all. It's all pretty rocky and cliffy. I keep looking. There's some people with us. Turn the wags on. There we go. Hit that wake turbulence from that big airplane just now. Flew past us. There's the wigwags. Yeah, that's the most daylight we're gonna get out of this. Yeah, there's nowhere to land down there to fish. I'll have to keep going. There's a little skinny island way out there in the distance. Might be worth it. NK458, we're on USA East. Nose down a little bit. There we go. She trims out really nice. It's a really great airplane. Fly. Look at that, we got a seaplane with us. So it looks like in cinematic mode. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Doesn't show the pilot in there though, that's interesting. Yeah, it looks flat up here. We're going to go check this area out up here. If not, we can land on that aircraft carrier down there. See that? It looks like it has too much undulation to even land on. It looks like it's a rock in the middle. I don't think we'd be able to land on that. That'd be cool if we could. Yeah, it's way too rocky there. If there wasn't a rock in the middle of it, and it was just a small flat island, we'd land on it. But this is a big, huge sandbar out here, it looks like. Two seaplanes, nice. Look at that. That is so cool. You guys are killing it. Information department. We're in Alaska. Yeah, this looks like a cool spot up here. There's something out here. Michael K. ATW, thank you for the 53 months. Appreciate you. There might even be an airport out here. I don't know. There's definitely something here. I think it might be an airport. Although I don't see it on there, so I'm not sure. Sim Caesar, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. If you want to join us, we're on the USA East. We just took off out of 2 Alpha Kilo 4. We're not too far from there. 2 Alpha Kilo 4 on the East server. Doing some fishing. All right, what we got down here? We definitely have areas to land, so that's good news. All along that edge. This is a perfect spot. Let's look this thing on in. I think we're gonna go on this little sandbar thing on the outer edge, honestly. This out here. It's perfect to land on. Oh, it's got a big, huge cliff on it, though. But I don't know if we can walk down it for sure. Pretty sure. Pretty certain we can. We will try. I've just been bouncing these things all night long. Let's just park up here on these rocks. Over in the rocks. There we go, right here. That'll work nicely. Park and brake. Set. Okay. Master off. Let's go fishing. Let's see what we have here in Alaska to choose from. Got some people coming into land. So we walk down here to the water. Oh yeah, this isn't bad at all, this little spot. This is cool. Comes everybody now. We'll watch their landings. Too old, thank you for the 20 months. Appreciate the oh my lord, the continued support. I landed up there, nice. Somebody else is coming in right there. A few airplanes coming in to land. Come up here and watch. It was a little tricky, like this plane fell out of the sky on me. Nice. Oh, they bounced it too. I don't feel so bad. It's a really oh god, they nosed it over. We got a Cessna coming in. Oh, another seaplane out there. They went in the rocks. I don't think that turned out so well. All right, we're gonna go fish right here on this little path. It's like a perfect fishing spot right here. All right, let's see. What kind of fish do we have here? Start with a night crawler. Cast distance, yep, that's fine. Give it a cast. What fish do we have here in this location? Got Arctic char, rainbow trout, dolly varden, sockeye salmon, European pike, northern pike. These are all saltwater here, which I don't have. Salmon shark, blackmouth cat shark, swell shark. Lots. I don't think I have. It's claiming this is fresh. Is this freshwater? I guess it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful fishing spot. Man, I really have not had any luck on medium catching fish. Maybe they don't like the night crawler. From the airport, we went to this big, huge, open, like, sandbar thing. It's like a big, huge, long thing. I'd have to look at the map. We took off towards the sea, and this went kind of to the right and then straight out from there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to use bait-wise for these fish. saltwater bait? Is that the problem? Is this saltwater? It says freshwater. Yeah, there's no selection for that. It's claiming this is freshwater here. They don't like that bait. Let's try live minnow. Because I don't even know where the hell we are even at in Alaska, to be honest with you. I thought that was a goose. Sounded like one. Oh, somebody's in. Oh, that's a ship. That's cool. Fishing ship out here. You can fish in Microsoft Flight Sim. I need to upgrade from FSX. That would be a huge upgrade. This is a payware add-on. It's a $20 add-on from Parallel 42. It's called GoFish. And it brings fishing into the sim. There's a lot to it, too. Based on location, time of year, all that. Jason, thank you for the 20 months on Twitch. Appreciate you. Try the shrimp. We can try the shrimp. I don't know why it's claiming this is freshwater. Are we in a freshwater lake? I mean, it's very possible we are. I just didn't even realize it. Live shrimp. Auto reel on and repeat it. Let me try that. Auto reel is just when you get a bite. That's all that is. Oh, there's somebody. He's the goose pilot. Oh, line's broken. Oh, okay. Something bit it, right? There's our buddy up on the hill. Nice. Let's cast it out there. I think this is a false positive. I think we just snapped the line because we turned around too fast. Juliana, yes, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Benny Bear is the goose pilot. Nice. Glad you could make it. Landing on the water. Anybody else with this mod having any luck here with this fishing hole? Chase Bender, what's up? How you doing? Stickets Comp, what's up? How you doing? Hell yeah, Microsoft Fish Simulator. Yep. Microsoft Fish Simulator 2024. Chase, man, I plan to join you guys in the next flying event, especially if you explore different countries, like you said. It's a ton of fun. My sim gear isn't set up right now. I got you. No worries. Does the retrieval speed let you work a lure? It does. It does. Oh, a little bit of line tension there. Could have just been from the slack. Let's reel that in. Oh, I thought I heard a Skywagon on floats. Nice. And try a lure. The crankbait. Cast it out there. And just bring it in nice and slow. Like cutting a tree down. Sounds like a damn chainsaw. Jesus. Well, there goes the goose. Stop it. Let's see what the hell that sound is. What airplane is that? Oh, it's that thing. It's the Jetson 1. I thought it was a Jetson 1 based on the sound. Now I'll watch some people's P41 Mustang, baby. That's 100% a P51. I think it sounds so good. Oops, am I taking off? Oh, in the wing. Here, I'm gonna get in the other view so we can move it around. Oh, my insert button isn't working. Probably because of chase plane. The world view? Yeah, world camera. There we go. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know where they're landing. They land on water or ground? Might have been in ground there. Icon. Nice. goes the goose. Oh, that was a cool takeoff. There goes another one. Goose having some issues. What a plane. That's that Echo 19 sound pack, man. Pretty good. We could do a stole competition. All right. So where my plane is, I don't know if it's going to matter. We have to find these rocks. Probably a good spot. So coming from that direction, perhaps. Whoever can land the shortest after my black plane. We could try that. Have to turn on nameplates for that, I think. Is there key binding for that? If there is, I don't know it. Lawnmower, man. There goes the P41 Mustang. Yeah, let's see who can land the shortest after the after my black plane sitting over here. If it shows up for you, I don't know if it does or not. Kind of like where I'm standing here. Coming from that direction. All right, we got a first taker here. We're coming in to land. We have to land past the black plane, if they can do it. On the floats. Well, that's one way to do it. With the floats. Okay, they're pretty far down there. Past the house is, you're automatically out. Past the house, you're out. Who we got next? Maverick 1's coming. All right. Who we got next on the docket today? Hopefully you guys can see me or my airplane sitting out here. I can't listen to that right now. It's so bad. Just shaking my brain. All right, somebody's coming in. In a 7-3, it looks like. Definitely not going to make that. What do we got next? All right, we got somebody coming in here. This is 7-3 again, I think. Nope, Airbus. Even better. No landing gear, nothing. Nope, 7-3. The silent 7-3. Okay, we got somebody out there on approach, it looks like right now. Hopefully you guys can see where I'm at. All right, they're on final. Oh, they landed way short. But I don't know if you can see my plane. That's the thing. Maybe we need to make it to where it's like that rock up on that hill, you know? I don't know. Maybe you got to land after this rock in the shortest amount of space possible. All right, we have somebody on approach. All right. See that rock on the right. You want to be just past the rock. There you go. Nice, nice. They're on the brakes. Don't nose it over. Don't nose it over. All right, down there. I'm going to walk down there to where that is. And that's our best one so far. Should probably have nameplates on it. It would help us. It was like right here. Right here is that's the shortest distance we've seen so far. You turn on the nameplates. I forget where they put those. Is that in assistances? Maybe it's... Oh, I can never find it, dude. Flight interface? That's what it is. There we go. All right. Everybody disappeared. They'll come back in a second. Takes a minute. Come on, load people in. Good God. Do I have to reload in now? Just by going in my settings and turning nameplates on, it dropped me. There it goes. They're all coming back now. Got Moto Monkey. It's trying to bring everybody back here. All right, now we got some people coming in. So I'm standing where the last one was. Who was the Cub? I'm trying to figure out who that was. There's Honcho. He's over there. All right, we're back in action now. Got Maverick V25 on approach, it looks like right now. Maverick V25 needs to stop a little shorter. Nice. Oh, just about the same. A little bit further. This might be the same person. I don't know. All right, Piano Man coming in. Oh, we have a new... They're hitting the brakes. Piano Man right there. I'd say it was right here. Piano Man is the current holder of that. For certain. Piano Man, our current record holder. Maverick V25 putting it in the water, it looked like. Oh, nope, the whole thing dropped. Yeah. That sucks. Is prop at the ground DQ'd? Did it hit the ground, though? Didn't look like it. Yeah. Well, it looks like the old server crapped out on us, y'all. Sadly. Well, that's pretty good. It was 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Fun. All right. Well. I think we'll call it there. Thank you to everybody for showing up on Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I hope you have a good one. Tyler, thank you very much for that membership. Sorry I missed that one earlier. Tyler Manfred 506. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, so next time we'll just choose a country at a time, each fly-in event. Maybe we'll try to do them weekly. Don't hold me to it, but we'll see. And then we can explore each country and learn as we go along. Should be a lot of fun. So as we got going on, Merry Christmas to everybody. Probably won't see you for the next couple days. We'll see. I wanted to try to say hello before the holidays. But I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a great night. And take care.
I think that I'm finding my way right back to you. Yeah, I think that I'm finding my way. Thought it'd be golden, crossing the line and don't look back. Sinking like a stone, Carolina, take me home.